Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be going over the team that got us to 3103, and that is Deoxys, Defense Deoxys, Umbreon, and Alolan Ninetales. So if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into the video. It's going to be a shorter one. I only played 2 games this weekend, or 2 sets, not 2 games. 2 sets this weekend. I went positive on both, and this is the more positive of those sets. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, game 1 here. Alright, Deoxys into Scrafty. This is a pretty good matchup. The only thing is that if they can land 2 foul plays, or they can land a foul play and then go pup to get you super low. So I decide I'm going to try to win this matchup. I think I end up shielding here, because there's no reason for them to bait the first one. Yeah. And then if they did actually bait us, I would go up to the foul play and then bring in the Alolan Ninetales. So here, I'm going to Thunderbolt. I really contemplate hitting up the second Thunderbolt here before coming in with the Umbreon, just to get it super low. But it does take this, so I decide to farm up until it gets to the Sky Attack, then switch into Umbreon. So that's keeping our energy really high on Defense Deoxys here. Which is going to be good maybe for later. Obviously, we don't... throwing the moves at Scrafty doesn't do very much. And he actually throws a Brave Bird right away, which is interesting. But I guess he's trying to go for double Brave Bird and then a win against Umbreon, which kind of makes sense. He's forcing us into that Scrafty matchup, or he wants to at least. So definitely going to... I'm trying to keep my energy high here on Umbreon, but I don't want them to throw another move, so I do throw the foul play there. He's definitely coming back in Scrafty. We lag a little bit here, but we do have a last resort, so I'm going to throw it. We probably make it to another last resort if he tries to farm us down, which I assume he's going to because he's going to need a lot of energy against Defense Deoxys. The only thing is he doesn't know we have Alolan Ninetales in the back, which is going to be able to eat all that energy, and it's not really going to do anything. This last resort is going to get very close to KOing. I don't think it will KO, but it's very close. Oh, it actually did KO. Oh, wow. Oh, and then a Hypno in the back, so we're pretty good. I could come in Deoxys here, try to eat a little bit of this energy while still throwing my own. We are close to a Thunderbolt, which they're probably going to shield. And then I probably want to save a shield for Alolan Ninetales. We just have to figure out what the moveset is. Almost assuredly they have Thunder Punch and Fire Punch, but they could have Thunder Punch Shadow Ball, which would be pretty tough for us to win this one. But I think we're going to go for a no shield here, make a call, and leave a shield for the Alolan Ninetales, like I had said before. Okay, and they do throw Thunder Punch. I think even another Thunder Punch here. Oh no, we do get this in. And then I probably will switch to Alolan Ninetales, just so they can't farm us down, because then they'll have a billion energy. But we will get the second shield, so I know that if I could just land one of these moves. We're still wary of Fire Punch. They've only showed Thunder Punch. So I'm going to shield this first one and hope they just don't have it. But we should be good here if we can get to the move. Are they going to get to it before us? Okay, CMP tie. If this is Fire Punch, I think we still survive. But it would be really close. And they show Thunder Punch again, which makes me think they have... I don't know. It makes me think they have like Psyshock or Focus Blast. Although I think they would have used Psyshock on Alolan Ninetales if they had it, so probably Focus Blast. And then, yeah, it must be. It actually just must be, right? Otherwise, they would have had some other move to throw at either DD or Alolan Ninetales there. Alright, Swampert. This matchup's not great. If I can get away with it, I'll throw a Psyshock and switch to Umbreon before any moves are thrown. If they do throw a move, though, they do win CMP. And I'll take the damage on Defense Deoxys and then switch. Still throwing the Psyshock. I like to get this damage in if I can. Come into Umbreon. Umbreon's super bulky, so we don't care if they throw the energy into us here. It just makes the matchup a little easier in the back. If you see a Swampert, there almost always is a Skarmory, and sometimes also a Galarian Stunfisk. So I'm thinking that in my mind. If there's a Galarian Stunfisk, we really want the Umbreon for that, or the DD. But at the very least, we know there's a Skarmory. Let's try to bait it out. They do go through 2 Hydro Cannons there. We did CMP tie, but I mean, y'all know the game's a little broken, so it didn't take our move, That's fine. We have a lot of moves to throw into the Skarmory. The only thing is they will have to throw into us also. They'll probably farm up to 2 Sky attacks if I was them. They do sneak in a move under each of our foul plays, so that's obviously not very good. But I think we'll get to another foul play, which will really pressure them to... they're not going to shield, but it will bring them super low. Oh, they didn't actually farm to 2 moves? That's interesting, because now I'm wondering, do I go into Defense Deoxys, try to farm it all the way down, shield once? Let's see what I do. I like that play a lot because it leaves us with like 2 Psycho Boosts against the Energy Dry Swampert. And now that we've gotten this far, I definitely am just going to shield this one. If it's Brave Bird, we're definitely going to easily get it down. If it's Sky Attack, might be close for the 2 Sky Attacks, but no, it was Brave Bird. And now we can pressure at least 1 shield from the Swampert. Does end up being Sableye, so I know that I can just shield through Swampert on Alolan Ninetales, get to the Sableye. I may not be able to beat the Sableye because it does have a little bit of an energy advantage and can get to that return. But just in case it can't, I probably should shield this matchup. And then I'm very close to another move on DD for when shields are down against Sableye. Psycho Boost is double resisted, so that's tough. I do want to throw this move because I do think I'm going to get returned here. So Alolan Ninetales is not going to be able to charm down. I want to get the shield to give DD a chance here. But he's going to have to throw right when he gets there. Oh, if that charm went through, that would have been really nice, because then we could have just countered down. Now, I don't know about the health here for Psycho Boost, so I'm going to end up just going straight for this Thunderbolt. He is out of energy, so I decide, I have all the time in the world to try to do this. And, yeah, we'll get the W here for Game 2. Alright, let's get into Game 3 here. Zekrom. Okay, Azumarill, this matchup's not too bad. What I like to do is farm up till they get to a Hydro... Oh, they come in with Sableye here, so I'm already thinking Azumarill double Ghost. So if that's the case, I don't want to come in Umbreon. I remember in the last video, or at least in the last set of games, I did come in with Umbreon because I wanted to keep it away from Azumarill, but I totally forgot that this team existed. So definitely going to keep it away, keep it into the Marowak matchup if that's what's in the back. We will make it to the Psyshock because they're going to go for a Bubble Down. And this obviously does more damage because the Weather Ball Ice is resisted by the Water typing. And we just want to do as much damage as we can here. They do have a huge energy advantage here on the Azumarill, but we probably should shield anything Azumarill does here, just because we're going to have a better matchup in the back, like an infinitely good matchup in the back. Marowak against Umbreon is pretty easy for the Umbreon. The only thing that would be worrisome is if they have like, and I don't want to throw any moves there either. The only thing that could be bad is if they have what is it called? Fire Blast. I think 2 Fire Blast does KO with all the fire spins. So I'm not going to shield 1, but if I see it, I could shield the second there. And this is pretty much GG. This team's pretty decent against this one. Not as good as our Hypno team against this, because obviously we have Munchlax for Marowak and then Scrafty for Sableye. But, I mean, this is pretty good. I do like the Hypno matchup better than the DD matchup against the Azumarill, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, this matchup's taken a while because they have shown that they do not have, they showed us both moves already, they do not have the Fire Blast, so no shields needed here. I try to undercharge to get a little bit more farm down. I think maybe I can pressure the shields of Azumarill. But then they throw the move anyways right here. So this is the play rough for sure. I don't know if a play rough actually KOs us, but it'd be pretty close to get the... And they'll probably go for a Bubble Down. Oh, and then I throw the foul play because they're about to get to a move, and they win CMP. So definitely coming in with the DD here, and probably just going to try to farm down. We have more health than them. Bubble's been reduced in damage. There's a lot of shields to go through. I really don't want to like triple Psycho Boost and lose all that attack. So yeah, we both just seem to handshake a fast attack down here, and then obviously we won that because we're we were so far ahead in health. I'm a little sick here. I probably hear it in my voice. Or I don't even know. I get. I guess I just have a cold. All right, I like this matchup a bit. You can take one Sky Attack if you want to, or you can Shield if you think you need DD in the back for some other Steel type. But showing a Steel type in the front, usually not too bad for us in the back. Only thing is maybe an Azumarill, and then usually when there's a Skarmory, there's also a Swampert to somewhat close around. Both of our Pokemon in the back are decent against Swampert. I decide I'm going to try to save DD, preserve DD, throw in our safe swap here, see if I can bait something out. Yeah, and they actually Brave Bird us. I tried to freaking catch a Sky Attack, and they end up Brave Birding us, so. We are up on shields because of the Thunderbolt, pulling the shield from the Skarmory. So that's good. We are going to lose this Umbreon to this Azumarill here, but not before we do a pretty decent amount of damage. We're definitely going to get off 2, maybe even 3 last resorts. And they just throw a move here. Maybe not. But this doesn't KO, so they'll go for a Bubble Dominant afterwards. We'll see if we can get to that 3rd last resort or not. It's looking close. Bubble doesn't do too much damage. They did sneak in a bubble there, so probably we don't get to it. Maybe I throw a Foul Play just because I have it. They'd probably never shield, but we'll see. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to make it. They sneak in another bubble, so that's not great. So, the question is, am I going to shield when I come in with the DD, or is this Skarmory, do I think it's low enough that Charm's going to be able to do enough to it? And do I think this is double water with Swampert? We have a lot of HP here. Okay. I was about to say, we could just take a Hydro Pump here, even if they had it. If they don't have Hydro Pump, I'm not too scared of these moves. We should farm up a decent bit here, because... Oh, no, I guess they had a high energy count. I guess that makes sense. They did sneak in 2 bubbles for that, or during the Umbreon matchup. Alright, we take it out. Gonna come in Skarmory? Or do you have something else? We have a tad bit of energy. Okay, they do come in with the Swampert. I am gonna go for the Psycho Boost. Probably can't afford to shield this because we need a shield against the Skarmory, I think, for the Alolan Ninetales. So, we do survive. We do have the Psycho Boost. It's going to do a lot. They probably actually shield this. They don't have any energy, so we come in with Azumarill. We come in a different fairy type. We come in Alolan Ninetales. I think I'm going to shield one of these Sky Attacks anyways. So what I'm going to do is try to farm up an absolute ton until they show Brave Bird. Shield it, and if they do show Brave Bird, I can go for quite a few charms. If they show a Sky Attack, I can still go for a couple, or maybe even 3 charms here. I remember counting on the day. I'm not counting right now during this edit, though. And yeah, we're trying our best to get to another Weather Ball against the Swampert, because obviously that would KO. They're going to get to a move. I don't think it KOs us here, but that... Oh, they did not get to a move. And I actually think it would have KO'd us. But, yeah, we get to this move, and definitely this is going to KO us Shadow Swampert. I definitely think a Hydro Cannon would have taken us out there. So, yeah, that shows the importance of keeping count, because that allows you all this extra farm against Pokemon, even when it's a super bad matchup, just to hold your energy as long as possible and get that through. So this is obviously a good lead. The only thing is we really want to push this into the Alolan Ninetales matchup, because this is... While it's a good lead, it's an even lead. I believe if they have like straight Ice Punch, this is pretty close, because neither of you are doing that much damage with your fast attacks. Both are resisted from the psychic typings from one another, and they do have Ice Punch, so they're going to try to stay in this matchup, I think. Go through these Thunderbolts, because I can't really go for Psycho Boost, because then I have to switch out. And then what am I switching out to? Alolan Ninetales? Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. And they do go for the shield there, interesting enough. So, this matchup's weird. Sometimes people stay in, sometimes people don't. This doesn't KO us. I could shield just to preserve health, but, you know, this isn't that close to KOing us. And even another one won't KO us, but I think they go for the shield on this one too. What maybe I should have done here is switch out at this point, or try to catch an Ice Punch. Because, well, I guess I'm going for a Psycho Boost. Makes sense. Technically, Psycho Boost does outpace the Ice Punch. I think it is 6 counters to an Ice Punch. I'm trying to preserve a little bit of health here, just in case they do have Defense Deoxys. Not Defense Deoxys. Who's the tanky boy? Bastiodon. And they do go for another shield, and then I try to snipe this Medicham down. We do get it down. Bastiodon, though, going to get a ton of farm here. And then it just depends what's in the back here. If it's something good against Umbreon, probably don't have a chance. I don't know. This is a really tough game. Even though the 2 things we have left are actually good against Bastiodon, or decent, or what we want, the thing is it's going to get absolutely an insane amount of farm here. We aren't going to do too much damage to it. Weather Ball is the way to go, but definitely not doing a ton of damage for sure. And then, like I said, they go up to 100 energy here. Obviously, that's troublesome for us. What could we beat in the back? Unsure. And then it's a real question of, do I bring in DD, hope to get the move from them, or come in Umbreon right away and try to take it out? What do they have? I think it might have been a Charmer in the back. I can't remember at this point. They do go for farm down. Oh, and it is a Zoomerl in the back. So that's pretty much GG here. Zoomerl's going to get to the play roughs. We do have damage on it. Actually, maybe with a shield and 3 last resorts, we can take this out. Maybe this is just a measurement of science here at this point. Maybe they don't have play rough. They have to shield, though. Definitely doesn't matter. Well, I don't know. This actually might be closer than it seems, because 1 play rough doesn't KO us. And we're going to get the 3 last resorts. I think 3 last resorts will KO. The only thing is we won't have any energy going into the Bastiodon matchup. And the Bastiodon has 100 energy. And, yeah, that's obviously not good. It is pretty low, though. I think 2 foul plays would KO the Bastiodon. It almost assuredly doesn't get to 2 moves. Maybe if we can catch... Oh, maybe we can catch a play rough here. Try to keep our energy super high on Umbreon. Stone Edge doesn't KO us yet. Okay, so we're going to catch pretty soon here. I do decide to throw the move first. Maybe... Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the Bastiodon's pretty healthy. I don't think 2 foul plays would even KO. Okay, we do catch the move. I mean, that's not bad. I would say we can foul play, or we can snarl down, but his switch is obviously up at the same time ours is. So he's just going to switch to Bastiodon here. I don't think Stone Edge KOs from here, but obviously we don't have 2 foul plays, which is what we would need to win this. It is closer than we thought. Bastiodon against... we're 1 away, but no, yeah. We would have gotten KO'd by that next one for sure. But Bastiodon's obviously really good against our team. And, yeah, that's tough. XL Bastiodon, XL Medicham. That is very tough. I guess they had nowhere to switch. They could have come into Zoomerl against DD. That would have been really nice for us. And, yeah, that's a GG. So, like I said, I only played 2 sets this weekend, this being one of the sets. And, definitely be able to play all my sets this week, I hope. I do have off work. So you might see a video every day this week, as well as hopefully streams, if nothing else comes up. And, yeah, Retro Cup's starting... No, is it Retro Cup? Is that what it's called? Remix Cup is starting this week as well. I think I will do my games in the morning, though, for Great League. We got to 3,100 here. It's not too bad. I think it's on the second page of the leaderboard, 3,103. And, yeah, definitely thanks to y'all for your support. We are very close to 4,000 subs here on YouTube. If you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button, like I said before. And a special thanks to the Patreon supporters, Marlon Date and Michael H. And I will see you in the next one, which should be today or tomorrow. Maybe we'll have 2 videos today. All right, I'll see y'all later.